The good news is we hit our goal for both months in a row. Hey, this is the update for the $10 million challenge for June and July. It's been busy around here in peak season, and so I'm combining the last 2 months into one video update, but you can check out the individual blog updates with all the details here for both June and July. And the good news is we hit our goal for both months in a row. We actually had a goal of 1.25 million for June and 1.2 million for July, and we hit over 1.3 million for both months. And I'm just going to break down some of the top things that I think led to that. And our goal of doing this is to help those of you who are trying to get to $1 million in sales, or to 10 million, or even to 100 million, that next level, to see what we're doing, what's some of the things that's working, and what are some of the pitfalls that we run into and you can try to avoid along the way. It is definitely not all smooth sailing every month, and you'll see some of the main reasons that we either did or did not hit our goal as we go forward. So in June, one of the biggest things that we did really all year for our brand is that we hired a chief operating officer and brought him in. He actually started in June. So for both of these months we were working with him. He was a full-time employee in the business. Steve, he's actually been working with us in some capacity for the brand over the last couple of years, but he came in full-time, and just having a chief operating officer has been huge. So a lot of the things that he is doing now, I was doing at some capacity, but not to full capacity, probably at 60 or 70%. And he's brought that up to 90 to 100% in many ways, because he is basically meeting every single day with some of our key operating or all of our key operating managers when it comes to inventory and supply chain and customer service and Amazon account management. He is now leading those team members, meeting with them weekly for big meetings and daily with a lot of them in different capacities. And so this has just been a huge part of our success the last couple months, and what we think is going to be super important through the rest of this year and hitting our $10 million challenge. And next year, we have a goal actually of hitting $15 million in sales. We haven't made that an official challenge yet, but that's the goal, and we think we can do it now by expanding our team. So my advice or challenge here is just, I think I put off hiring this operating role for too long. I was just taking on too many things and not doing them well. So if you're in this place where you think you have room to grow, you see the sales potential, but operations is just holding you back, definitely look into hiring an operating manager or COO, whatever you want to call it, but someone who's really taking a lot of these day-to-day executions and making it a reality. And that was a huge reason I think we even hit June and July's goals, because, for example, he was helping us avoid out-of-stock issues on some key products, and we only did that probably because we were able to bring him in June. The other big thing you'll see in June and July's blog reports, if you look at all the details, is just how important PPC on Amazon is to our brand and most Amazon brands. We actually were able to automate some of our PPC activities in June-July timeframe due to software, and we're probably way behind on the times on that. We do have several people who are just in there actively managing every single day, but the software automation helped bring some of those kind of critical daily bid optimizations, just made it easier. And so definitely recommend, if you're doing any decent volume of PPC spend, that you look into software automation. It was helpful for us. And I mean, we're doing over $180,000 in spend the last couple months. And so again, definitely for the cost, we're seeing good results there. Even if it can help us reduce our tacos even by 0.5%, let's say, that's a huge win when we're talking these big of numbers as far as spend goes. The software we chose, I'm not going to name it, but it is just a flat rate, which I really like. It's not based on our ad spend, because like most of them are, and when we do get to this huge level of ad spend, having a percentage-based fee really can eat into it a lot. That being said, again, if the software is good enough and it really can save you or by reducing your tacos or increasing sales, probably worth it, just because it is such an important part of the Amazon business. So as you round out June, you can see in the report that we had on this circular bubble, we had 42% still of our revenue goals to hit by the end of the year, but July was a good month for us, as I already said. And so another 13% of the challenge kind of completed there. And now we only have 28%. However, as we go into August through December, we do expect sales to slow down somewhat, just getting out of our peak season. And so it's definitely not a slam dunk by any means, but we are doing better financial projections now. Steve's actually helping with that a lot too. And so we think that we can get there, but you have to check back every single month here to see the progress. And hopefully, again, you can take away some small detail from these blogs that will help you in your journey to the next level. Make sure you're subscribed to get all the updates, and I'll catch you for August's update of the $10 million challenge.